Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing almost to 30,000 subscribers. If you haven't had that new female CEO that likes to get her nails did in full Class A uniform, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have her smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons: Gio, G-Ride, G, the prison psychologist, Fuerte, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out 6 Self, Keep Your Dick Out of My Cheerios, Malverde, AWOL like Monty, Prison Palooza Genitalia Removal Booth. Holy shit, you guys are on one this morning. What's today, Wednesday? Yes, so. Cherokee Cat, the Big Bad Wolf, Raider62, L. Eli, Edgar, Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, Not On My Watch, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, She Caught Me IEXing, Wasn't Me, Jay, a Pogue in a six-pack, Strip Search Sergeant, Keith, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, Abuelita's Journey, 559CO, Bezo, Rags, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, Gavino, I don't want his pork chop, I want his life, Priya These Nuts, page number 2, Lockdown 5, Cristobal La Reina, Winston, Tony, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead With Love, Elber 12, SNY, Booty Bandit, J.I., Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, Linda, the retired CEO, Mikey 559, the homie Mario, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Bad Karma. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, I'm telling you, you're definitely missing out. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. This episode right here, man. Yesterday on my Instagram, Hector__Bravo, I did a Q&A, and I want to thank you guys for, participating, because if this was a one-way fucking conversation, that would suck for me. But there was so many that I have to, right now at 3:41 in the morning, have to answer your guys' questions, right? I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. And thank you guys for all who comment on the channel, man. I know I haven't been getting back to you guys like I normally do. At the minimum, I like to like it, but I'm gonna get back to commenting to all the comments. Trust me, it's been busy behind the scenes. Thank you. One of the questions was asked, where is that officer sleeping from? I don't know what prison. It varies. I'm getting mixed things. And again, it's not about the person, right? It's not about the person. It's about the whole concept. The concept being is like, this is what we have now. We have newer officers dressed up in the public, inexperienced, and what can happen? A lot of tragedy could happen, man. Cops, law enforcement are not very well liked out in the public. That goes without saying. What is the most prepared inmate population or organized inmate population in CDCR? I'm gonna go without saying right now. Who has total control? Oh, Hector, we knew it. You're a fucking Southside sympathizer. Honestly, they're fucking everybody up. No, they're not, Hector. No, they're not. Look, man, they're fucking up Green, and I was a former Green, right? I'm not fucking afraid to say it. It's not my game. It's not my fucking. They're completely organized, and they got the numbers. They got the fucking numbers. Can that come to a grinding halt or a grinding end? Yeah, everything comes to a fucking end. Will they bring back Death Row when Newsom is out? And will they build new pintas? I don't see it. No, I don't see it. They're closing down prisons. What's the longest bender you've done? 1 year. 1 year is the longest bender I've done. The whole entire year of 2005. I saw your question. I saw your answer. I saw your question earlier yesterday. Didn't get a chance to answer it, and I was gonna say something like 3 days, a week, because I did, man. 3-day benders, 1 week benders, 2 week benders were the norm, but the longest was the whole year of 2005. I was under the influence of something for sure every day. What would you recommend for law enforcement? U.S. Coast Guard or U.S. Air Force? It doesn't really matter, bro. It's all the same. For those looking to join the Department of Corrections, how important is self-care? Oh, how important? It's number one in importance. Well, you would think self-care and personal safety is important. Well, what about the safety of the inmates? Well, if you can't fucking take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. So self-care and personal safety, that way you're fit, bodied, and able-minded to do the right thing for sure. Everybody's soft thinking that post is mean. Nobody's too tired to throw a hoodie on, bro. Again, I posted a picture of a chick wearing Class A's. It wasn't a shot at her. Who really gives a fuck at this point? Doesn't matter. And I stirred the pot, man. Yeah, I even had a good homie. He's still my homie. He's from Donovan, and he's like, hey, Hector, like, why don't you just stick to exposing the managers in the department? Why do you got it for all their bullshit? Why do you got to come at the cops like that? I'm like, come on, bro, man. You know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Hey, where are all the COs that need to stand up for themselves, man? I'm not your fucking hero. Damn, Hector, like that. I'm not your fucking hero. Again, imagine me as your sergeant on your yard. I ain't gonna run your fucking building. You run your fucking building. I'm gonna show you how to do it, right? Damn, Hector, you're a dick. Motherfucker, that's your building, right? That's your department. I'm showing you how to fucking fix it. Golly, G. How was your interview with Ed Manifesto? It was in Tijuana, man. Tijuana's right across the border from me. It was fucking sketchy, scary. I get anxiety. Well, not the interview. The interview was fucking awesome. Meeting Ed was awesome. On the way there, I saw some cartel members wearing civilian clothes, armed with M4 rifles. It gets my heart jumping, bro, because I think to myself, I can't run nowhere. I can't. Where the fuck am I going to run? The whole play, I'm going to run right into a Federale. Federale's going to hog tie me. But the whole setup was eerie, bro. I love the interview. I've been to a few already podcasts, and like everybody's setup is different, man. Did you ever get an offer to get love from the homies? Never, never, ever, 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 ever. I think I know what you're asking because you asked all this other stuff too. So, did you ever get offered to corrupt? Twice. One was a joke. One, I was a young officer on Bravo Yard, Centinela, level 3 GP. There was fucking thousands of inmates on the yard. All buildings were full. The gym was full. Every building had bunk beds. This one black young CO, man. This one black young inmate. He's like, hey, what's up with them? What's up with them cell phones, CO? And I look and I'm like, and he's like, it was worth a try. But he did that in fucking front of everybody, right? I just shook my head. He was trying to be a jokester, I think. I fucking started laughing. Ridiculous. And then the other guy, what he said, I was the clinic officer in Charlie, level 4 GP clinic. In the clinic, I was a clinic officer. There was a porter in there, and I had a good rapport with the porter. And I was on my cell phone. Shouldn't have had my cell phone in there, but I was in my cell phone. And he tells me, well, when he said what type of cell phone is that, I already knew. Come on, man, that manipulation. I already knew he was throwing it out there. Then he made the comment, too bad you're not down with the business. There's a lot of money to be had. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? So I put the cell phone in my pocket. I get up. I open the back door to the back. And I said, come out here, man. I said, hey, what the fuck did you just tell me? Right? Again, it's almost like I wanted to fight. I took it as disrespect. And he's like, oh, nothing, CO. I said, nah, man, you said, too bad. I'm not down with the business. There's a lot of money to be had. He's like, no, that's not what I meant, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, don't you ever fucking come at me like that, man. Take it inside. Right? Fucking pissed me off. I'm pissed off right now. I'm pissed off right now because I woke up to some fucking asshole on my Instagram, man. Motherfuckers take shots at me. You really want to take a shot at me? Do you really? I got nothing to lose, man. I really got nothing to gain. You really want to take a shot at me? The fuck? Come on, bro. Go start a fight with somebody else who gives a fuck. And I'm gonna touch on that real quick. There's like 9 minutes in. These are good answers. Thinking of making the some of these I don't understand. There's different acronyms or whatever. Would you recommend being a cop or a sheriff? To me, they're the same fucking thing. What's your thought about Lancaster? I hear it's a fucked up prison. Were you at longevity pay before you resigned from the department? I was at topped out lieutenant pay for sure. Yeah. Oh, longevity pay. It's been a minute. Were you a longevity pay? No, because longevity hits at what, 17, 18, 19? Something like that? Fuck. Man, I forgot all about longevity pay. Fuck, it doesn't matter. I'm making more now. ALT, not onboarding unless I get my property. I initially thought about answering this one like a dick, but I would just use verbal judo. Like, man, get off the bus. Get off the bus, man. We're going to get you your property right now. Get off the fucking bus. I'm not getting off. Get off the bus, man. Get off the bus. Right? Just got to talk to him. Let him know you're not fucking around. Oh, look, somebody else answered for you. Lancaster is trash. Staff is trash. 844 of them on how to say no to inmates. Who cares if they EOP? Make sure you guys can't see who this is, man. It's your partner right there. How often do you go to the range or BLM to train? You know, you can train on dry firing. Dry firing. And I've been picking, my training has to, I'll probably just start recording myself, right? Because you guys fucking see what I do daily anyways. My training is about to pick up. My training is about to pick up. And why? Because my life depends on it. I guess that's kind of how it works, right? I don't know why. Let's say you work in a prison, you're a CO. Does it benefit you to be eating fucking 5 bags of Carl's Jr., fucking 20 tacos from Jack in the Box, eating like a fat fucker, going to the fucking bar, getting shit-faced with the shots of Patron? Does that benefit you? Right? When you're getting your fucking ass kicked by 200 sureños in Ironwood, does that fucking benefit you? Nah, man. I don't understand how you guys cannot have the motivation to want to survive. It boggles me. So yeah, my training is about to pick up. But to answer your question, how often do you go to the range to train? Ammo's fucking expensive and scarce these days. I also conserve things. You know what I mean? I'm very resourceful these days. There's lots of ways. Oh, and then I got the mantis. I should be fucking showing you guys a laser mantis. That's what I should be fucking training on. Yeah, what the hell? I don't gotta. Yes, bro. Mantis training. They sent me that shit for free. So fucking go buy that shit. Finally got my shoulder surgery. Now let's see if I can go back to work. Don't go back to work. Don't go back to work. Anybody who's out right now medically retired. This is God telling you. Medically retired now. Well, Hector, it's only going to be 50% of my pay. Medically retire now. Stop being a small-minded individual. Go fucking open up a coffee shop somewhere. Go fucking wash cars for a living. But Hector, that's embarrassing. You know what's embarrassing? Getting fucking fired for doing nothing wrong. That's embarrassing. What's the worst experience you encountered in the prison or scene? Honestly, it was a corruption. It was a corruption from the higher ups, man. I can handle, within reason, I can handle brains, blood, guts. I can handle all that. That to me makes sense. I did a podcast yesterday. We were talking about things that make sense, right? 2 + 2 = 4. What does not make sense to me, what does not compute, is how your own people, your own managers can sell you out. That's evil. That's evil. I witnessed evil in a different type. I witnessed evil, right? And it's fucking bad. And they're still rampant. Hector, where do they house XCOs when they catch a case and go to the joint? I had one on my yard, Delta Yard, Charlie Yard. Wait, fuck. Delta Yard RJD level 3 SNY. A former paisa. He was like a Mexican. He was a paisa. He was a CO. CO, correctional officer for California. Dude fucking caught his old lady in bed with another man. Killed him. I don't know if he killed both of them. I think he killed both of them. Said, fuck it. Dude was in there. Did we treat him any different? Nah, dude was an inmate. I didn't judge him. I'm like, I could see how that could happen. Motherfuckers, they call that shit crime of passion. We used to talk about that as COs. Like, hey, what would you do if you caught your old lady, Tyrone, with fucking balls deep? And, we run these scenarios by each other. What diets would you recommend for the daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It all depends, man. You do gotta calculate your macros. It's all calorie intake. Um, it all depends, man. Me, I keep it extremely simple. I don't overcomplicate shit. In the morning, I eat a protein bar and a banana. That's my fucking breakfast, right? Then I work out. Then I'll have depends an acai bowl, another protein shake. Damn, heck, do you survive off of protein shakes? I survive off of protein. Let me tell you that. Chicken. Um, Lieutenant. Oh, he says, laugh my ass off. How do I get one of those jobs with the lady in the nail shop sleeping, and do you hire cripples? Oh, yeah, I've seen some bow-legged motherfuckers walking around. What was your experience like working with clinical social workers at CDCR? You have to understand, man. It's my personality. I'm cool. I'm gonna talk to people, right? Like I'm looking at my sound effects. I'm gonna I understand that you need communication. I understand that you need to network. So yeah, especially being a supervisor, I had to work alongside medical, mental health, clinical. So is it a challenge? Yeah, it's a challenge, but everybody's their own person. There's difficult people to work with in all disciplines. And there's easy people to work with in all disciplines. If an inmate is found dead in a cell, who's getting shit on the most? The officer or the supervisor? Well, right off the top, they're just gonna question the officer. Like, when was the last time you did a security check? When was the last time you saw this inmate alive? Why was he dead for fucking 3 days? And why did you count him? You know what I mean? What do you think of North Kern State Prison reception? I don't know, have any knowledge of North Kern State Prison reception. When you come into the OC for a book signing, I'll tell you what, man, I'm in the OC all the freaking time. I passed through there yesterday. Shoot me a DM. We'll make something happen. Have you ever worked in a female prison? I have not. What's your gamer tag on Call of Duty? That is Counter Clash. COUN is in November. TERCLASH. Counter Clash. Add me. Let's get a game going. Opinion on leaving CDCR for CHP. Is CHP just as corrupt? I never heard nothing like fucking wild, crazy. CHP, I would think, would be more professional. More professional. I really never seen no fat fucks being a CHP officer. More professional. You know what I mean? I work for CDCR and I still live paycheck to paycheck. We were talking about this yesterday. There was a time when being a CO, you were balling. You were balling. When my dad was a CO, early 90s, early 2000s, late 90s, to be a CO, man, you were doing it. You were doing it, especially from a small town in the Imperial Valley. Everybody has a nice house, a lifted trucks. You're living by the Lewis homes. You're giving out the best candies on Halloween. We took trips. Now, it's not even fucking worth it. To be honest with you, let's be realistic, right? And this is me being out, seeing the big picture. Compared to inflation, no, you're not keeping up. You're not keeping up. Which would you think would be a better career path, corrections or police? I'm going to say police right off the top. I need that freedom, right? I need to be able to go to Starbucks and get a fucking coffee when I'm having a fucking shitty day. Either way, you're going to have shitty days. Last but not least, this fucking Q&A took 20 minutes, man. I didn't expect it to take 20 minutes. I'll drop another video for you guys later today. I promise. Any tips on Skelly hearings? Yeah, take a lawyer. You guys need to stop fucking around with CCPOA lawyers, man. Yeah, pay your dues. Pay your dues because your medical and your benefits go. But you guys need to start retaining your own fucking separate lawyers. With that, thank you guys for your participation, man. Love you guys. We're all one fucking shit. You guys are really the ones making the magic happen, man. I'm just delivering the message. Keep pushing forward.